get some information. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to. So I'll continue until news. All right, so we were looking at stories in the Express. And some stories were catching my attention, and I hope it's catching yours. Really hope it's catching yours. One of the stories too that would have made real headlines over the week is tag protests, as you would call it. I call it tag protests, but fiery protests in Moruga and Claxton Bay. That was one of the headlines over the week, where the residents of Moruga and Claxton Bay would have protested over bad roads. So, response to Minister of Works and Transport, all right, the response by the Minister of Works and Transport, Mr. Rohan Sinanan, to citizens protesting bad roads through the country. By fiery protests in Moruga and Claxton Bay yesterday. Well, we know that yesterday would have been throughout the week, this week. In Claxton Bay, taxi drivers return to the streets, blocking the roads and burning debris on the second day. All right, so we're seeing where fiery protests is happening all over, South Trinidad, where Kaipri Chima also had some fiery protests, and Claxton Bay, Moruga. So people are protesting because of bad roads in Trinidad and Tobago. All right, so the minister would have responded by saying that there isn't any money to fix the roads, or all the roads. And there are people who saying, nobody said fix all the roads, but fix some of the roads. And lo and behold, today I was traveling to work, and the taxi would have passed at Ryson Road, and I recognized that they're doing some road works on Ryson Road. Interesting. Very interesting. So another story, and before I went for the sponsor segment, the other story that drew my attention would have been bail in the sum of $1.4 million has been granted to an Arima man who was accused of shooting to death. You see, this shooting to death does always confuse me. You could shoot somebody, but not to death. I can understand that. All right, so shooting to death another man in 2015. So, Trinidad and Tobago, are we going to see more of this? Are we going to see more persons applying for bail? If we are, then I want to hear your views on it. So, bail in the sum of $0.4 million has been granted to an Arima man who was accused of shooting to death another man in 2015. So as we now finding out, it was the first bail approved or bail application. All right, let me take that again. It was the first bail application for murder that was granted after the Privy Council ruled yesterday that the automatic denial of bail to those charged with murder is unconstitutional. Wow. So we're going to get ready to go for the news with let me take that. We're getting ready to go for the news with Miss Vanessa Thomas. So don't touch your dial. Stay right here. We're coming back. It's going to be an interesting afternoon with you.
919 FM. Dr. Livette. Join him right here on your radio every Friday afternoon from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. for your dose of the health and wellness in a program that is sure to change your life. Popular for promoting Livette rather than diet, Dr. Livette has transformed a number of lives nationwide and is now live on the Street 919 FM every Friday from 5:05 p.m. Tune in and also learn about the U-Juice to build your immunities and promote overall great health. Dr. Livette on the Street 919 FM this and every Friday from 5:05 p.m. to 5:35 p.m. It's time that you live. In Trinidad and Tobago, there are so many things to talk about. Social issues, injustice, child abuse, domestic violence, political scandals, and much more. On HOTP, we will cover all that and much more. Don't forget, you can catch us every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday nights from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Facebook and Instagram. Hot off the press. Hot topics, no filter.
Last, now everybody go talk breakfast.
Mandinga Entertainment presents Freedom Cruise, an Afrobeats and Reggae showdown on Friday, July 29th on board the Embassy Cruise Emancipation Weekend. Boarding 11 p.m. sharp at the Hyatt Waterfront, sailing 12 a.m. sharp. Tickets cost only $200. Look out for an all-star DJ cast featuring Trini Bashman, DJ Andy, DJ Josh Star, DJ Naya Binky, DJ Nine Mar, and System Rebel. Dress code in effect.